All right, this is going to be a quick one tonight. Just want to go over a couple simple things about building models. Uh, I just wanted to say first, if anyone has any questions about machine control, model building, Trimble Business Center, uh, analyzing sites, just absolutely reach out to me. Adam at AB Civil on LinkedIn is where I'm most active. Adam at abcivilconsulting.com if you want to send me an email directly. If you're looking to get if you want to get a model built, quoted, checked, or any questions whatsoever, you can drop a set of plans right on my website, abcivilconsulting.com. Uh, just drop them into the upload portal, and I'll send a quote back, or I'll look at anything. Don't charge anything just to look at a model that's been built or a set of drawings or anything. So always feel free to reach out anytime anyone has any questions. Never any worries there. So today, what I wanted to spend just a few minutes going over, it's probably the simplest way to benefit from building a model, and it's of course it's catching a designer's mistake. Uh, it's so many jobs are designed inefficiently, designed wrong, or just not double checked. So this is a job that I did. This is a real life job. This isn't just an example. This is an active project. Uh, it's a real simple job. It's not a huge job, but there was a major design flaw in this, and it helps building a model to be able to look at things in 3D. This one you probably could have picked up on your own just by looking at the plans, but honestly, I didn't pick up on anything. I didn't check anything until I started building the model and realized something just wasn't right. So I'm just going to dive right into what's wrong with this model, and or what's wrong with this design, and how the model proved it and showed it. Uh, so it's real simple. You have a building here. Uh, one thing that you'll notice right away on probably half the jobs, site jobs out there, when you see this contour line go directly through curb, straight line through curb, it means that they didn't design the curb into the job. So they just designed the edge of pavement, which on a lot of jobs really is enough, as long as the designer takes a few extra steps to make sure that their design isn't flawed. It is much easier to see all the issues when you model the curb in, but most designers do not take the time to model the curb in. I'm going to break this real quick, this line, and this is something you have to do. I'm going to break the line at the edge of pavement here, the contour line. I'm going to break it here. Oh, this is going to look a little different just because of the. I'm actually going to change that. So because it's 0.5, this 6-inch curb is it's going to show a contour line almost as if it's matching the plans. When in reality, these plans were not designed with any curb. So I'm just going to go in here. I'm just going to change it to 1. So it's hard to see, but there's a my quick contours go right here. I can't select them. That's how I opt for them. You can see there's flat spots here. I haven't. Okay, I'm still going. So I haven't done. I haven't fine tuned this model at all. But you can see this contour line when it hits here, it goes around into the curb, in between the edge of pavement and the curb. I'm not sure if I've adjusted this edge here yet. I have, so I've got a tenth difference between, just to keep the water flowing towards these inlets. So you can see this contour line jumps around. Here's a flat spot I just haven't taken out. But then right here you see the contour line goes right through because in 3D I haven't broken that contour line. And when you model the curb, it reveals the flaw in the design. Over here you can see that is this contour line. That's the 127 elevation wrapped up into in the middle of that curb. But everything here looks correct. I had to break that contour line. So this is typical of most site work jobs. But here's the flaw. So if you look at this edge of pavement grade, 127.28. So I'm going to add 6 inches to that to get to your top of curb, which is 127.78. Then this, just take a look, see what's the width of this sidewalk. It's 6 foot sidewalk. 6 feet times, I usually just do 1.5%. It's about a tenth. So right now my top of curb, and I should see it here, 127.78, and I'm going to add a tenth to that, 127.88, to get to this sidewalk. I have it in here, 127.88. We'll look at the finished floor of the building, 127.65. So here, where was I? Here, 127.88, and that's just simple math. That doesn't even have to be, you don't have to use a 3D program to figure that out. 127.88, 127.65. I don't know what else there is to miss that I could be missing, but the finished floor of this building is lower than the back of the sidewalk. If you look at the slope arrows, they're draining back towards the building, after the sidewalk. So when you don't model your curb in as a designer and you don't check or you don't adjust up your building elevation, an extra 6 inches to account for that, I'm going to guess that if, actually I can do it right now, delta elevation, I'm going to move the building pad 6 inches up, and it drains away from the building just like you'd want it to. So one simple step, they missed the curb. They missed the curb on the job in modeling it. In this, we can jack this whole pad up 6 inches, and it's fine. If they would have designed it that way, then there never would have been any questions. There wouldn't be any issues. It's this. I can look at the area of this building pad. 13,178, 131,778 square feet times 0.5 divided by 27. That's 2,400 yards of material. If this is an import site, times 10, at a minimum $10 a cubic yard, you're at $25,000. This isn't a big job. This probably isn't done by a huge contractor. If they go out there and they try to make this work, most likely they're going to be adding all of that material to the building to get it up above the curb. And honestly, a lot of contractors may do that on just as they're out there, not really knowing what's going on, just letting the owner know, the designer know, hey, we had to bring the building pad up 6 inches to get everything to drain. And some of them might just do that while they're out there just to make everything work. Maybe not. Maybe they'd all say something. But in this case, before the contractor even starts this part of the job, they can immediately get it to the owner before they get equipment on site to start the work. They can say right off the bat, hey, you have to increase your building by 6 inches, and you're going to have to pay for that material. So now they get compensated for a change order before they do the work, which is a lot easier to get a change order than when you have already done the work or when you've already started and you need to get moving on site. Uh, this is really basic stuff, but when you build a model, you get to see this firsthand. So this is one of the huge advantages of building a model is getting out ahead of these issues. You can see by adding the contour lines to the model how many flags Business Center's throwing because every contour line goes through the curb, which most of the time doesn't matter. I clip them. I think there is a Rock Pile Solutions macro that helps with this. I haven't learned it yet, but you know, every one of these flags is a result of the curb. Uh, so that's all I wanted to talk about. It was real quick. I just wanted to get into some of the absolute basics of why you build a model. And I was able to catch this for the contractor. I was supposed to have the model out a while ago, and they haven't got a response from the owner back. They're doing rough grading on the site to begin with right now. Uh, so I'm sure at some point I'll get some type of resolution to it, and I'll make the change. But one less headache for this contractor is that he has already that has found a pretty big bust in the job. He hasn't started anything. He probably feels he won't feel any pressure to get this fixed on site. He can get it fixed from the office, and hopefully he gets a good change order out of this. Unless anyone else can figure out what the intent of this design is, as far as I see, this is just a simple 6-inch curb bust because of not choosing to model the curb. So that's all I had for today. I just wanted to go over this one job. Sorry it was so quick, but thank you everyone who's watched, and leave any comments if you want to see anything. You can send me your projects. Send it right to my right on my website, avcivilconsulting.com. Send me jobs if you want to see something modeled specifically within an hour time frame. Normally is how long these are. Just send something my way. Reach out to me on LinkedIn, email. I'm always happy to do whatever. So thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully you tune in next week.